You know, it's funny. After just playing Uzumaki Chronicles, I honestly thought I won't be able to play a bad game, and yet I have actually played one, and it's right here. And oh my gosh, this is worse than Uzumaki Chronicles. And I was very generous with Uzumaki Chronicles, but this time I'm not going to be so much generous with this game. So I guess we should hit that intro.
I'm using hacky, I'm having whacking these lackeys, attacking, cracking their backs and unpacking, snap on the track like elastic. I'm fantastic, a legend. Things are heating up when I'm going gear second. Jet whip, I'ma knock your head back when you get hit, cause I'm winding an attack that I'll let rip. And when my fist makes it pat, that's kinetic. Do you get it now? Gonna be the pirate king. One Piece gonna find it, king.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know where to begin. I don't know where to begin with this game. But I have so much hatred for Star Wars The Clone Wars. And this game, oh my gosh, this game is just full of bad. And I actually ended up beating this game. My save data ended up corrupting whether I would decide to record footage for it, so thanks a lot. My memory card didn't get wiped, but it was just my save data for this game alone didn't save. So I don't have any more footage of the game other than the fourth stage, which is the fourth stage of the game. It's worse. It's worse. It's so bad. This game is so bad. This game. Oh my gosh. And know that my girlfriend's going to be watching this, and I love you, and I know that you probably meant well when you gave me the Star Wars games. I mean, I did enjoy Rogue Squadron on Rogue Leader, so on Rogue Squadron 2 on the GameCube. I actually did like this one a crap ton better, but this one was the one that caught my eye. Star Wars The Clone Wars. Now, this one came out before the Cartoon Network show came out, and before like Disney bought the license and all that. It was actually made by a pandemic, which is not the situation we're in, but it's actually a video game company that actually helped make the Star Wars games way good. Star Wars Battlefront and Battlefront 2 are just two games that I can actually like go back to today. The EA games, on the other hand, not so very much. I didn't even think I really played that much of Battlefront 2, to be honest. But definitely Battlefront 1 on the Xbox One, PS4 and stuff. That game was lacking in a lot of stuff. Graphically it looked good, but that game really did just suck. But definitely they had their hands at some pretty good games. Even LucasArts, the company that publishes all the Star Wars games, and even some non-Star Wars games like Grand Fandango, definitely made some pretty good games in the time of being a company before Disney could just license off the studios to license the stuff to other companies, whatever that term is. I can't think of it right now, but definitely this game is the worst Star Wars game I think I've ever played, if I'm being completely honest. I don't think it's as bad as, say, something like the Battlefront games, or the lack of a just substance in general. This game does have a multiplayer mode, as well as some trailers and stuff, but that's about it. When it comes down to the actual game, though, hope you like tank controls, because this is all the game has going for it. Tank controls for every character. It will be the human characters that you play as, or you're actually in a tank, and it's just tank controls are the bane of my existence. Tank controls are just the worst thing that I can honestly think about ever playing throughout this game. Tank controls kill me. They do not work, especially with the PS2, GameCube, and Xbox. I can't think of what that system was off the top of my head, but it boggles my mind. This game boggles my mind so much. This game just hits me so hard to a point where I'm like, why am I even playing through this game? There was multiple points where I wanted to literally turn off the console. But I've done that so many times during recording sessions. But even just out of recording sessions, I'm like, I just don't like this game. This game is something I do not like. And I don't even remember the main plot of the game. I do know that I think it's just the Clone Wars, so it's well with the Star Wars Clone Wars. It's basically the battles and stuff that takes place between 2 and 3, which we only got a better TV show out of it. I've only seen like 2 episodes of it, and counting the movie, 2 episodes. But I just can't get into this game. like, okay, so let me try to elaborate a little bit on why I don't really like this. First off, is the graphically, I think there's better looking games on the GameCube. I think the launch title for the GameCube, this game right here, definitely made the graphics and stuff like that were crap tons better than the ones that they made in this game. And this game was multi-platform, so obviously I can tell why kind of graphical settings can like change from time to time. But come on, like Sonic Heroes on the GameCube looks beautiful compared to the Xbox version, in my opinion. There's a little bit of a difference though, because I feel like the GameCube can actually run that type of game a lot better. Unfortunately, however, LucasArts cannot get the memo, and the graphics kind of just tank. Just like the game, it just tanks. This game is simply be called Star Wars: The Tank Wars because of how. I need to stop and just get on with the reason why I don't like it. So, again, tank controls. You start the game with in a tank, and it doesn't know what to do. It goes super fast and it's super tedious to move. The camera controls, there's no lack of camera controls, and you will think similar to like a game like Star Fox, where you can hold down the A button and target onto stuff. There's no targeting button. I've tried every button and there's no targeting button at all. The left and right triggers, all they do is make you go lean to the left or right, and that's it. That's all they do. And it's just so like fast, and they expect you to do all this stuff, and there's just carnage going everywhere. There's just so much stuff happening all at once. It stressed me the first time I played this, because I was like, oh crap, we're in this, and I played this with her. She knows for a fact that this game was like crazy when we both played it, because we didn't expect anything that was going on with it. It was just one thing after another, and it was just so much of it. Then we get to the human part, and oh my gosh, they control awful. Like, the humans controls worse than the actual tank that we were working with. Like, we were thinking like, at least I was thinking like, you can get to work with the humans. I mean, maybe they'll play like they did with how Naruto did in News of Maki Chronicles, or maybe kind of how Starkiller plays in future games. But no, this game just, no, you're stuck with tank controls, and I'm stuck, keep going back to this. This game killed it when it came to tank controls. Now, I understand why they did to an extent. Tank controls is definitely something that I feel like you can do well. I don't even think that's a sentence you can use with this game though. Like, it's so weird going into this game. Considering that I've played crap tons of other Star Wars games better that didn't use tank controls. Star Wars Episode 3 on the original Xbox. Again, I bring up the Battlefront games, those are great. Here's a hidden gem for you. Star Wars Republic Commando on the original Xbox had a much better story, much better gameplay, much better visuals than this game right here. And I know that this is giving the company a lot of like crap, and definitely a lot of Star Wars games, a lot of crap. But Star Wars games are definitely good. Like, I've played good Star Wars games. Heck, there's even one that's out right now that a lot of people just keep loving to this day. I think it came out earlier this year or last year, but it's Fallen Order. Jedi Fallen Order came out, and a lot of people love that game. And that is definitely saying something about EA and the people behind the gameplay. Personally speaking, this is going to be a hot take. I couldn't really get into it because it was similar to Uzumaki Chronicles. It was more on the lines of an RPG, which I feel like nowadays a lot of people are still trying to get into that type of stuff with like how the leveling and stuff works and all that. And that doesn't mean it's a bad game, it just doesn't mean that I'm going to be able to jump in it a lot more easier than say something like The Force Unleashed. Well, it had levelings and stuff like that in there, but it was a lot more just you fighting stuff and stuff like that. But, no, that's just me, but definitely this is at the bottom of the barrel when we're talking about like actual Star Wars games, because, oh my gosh, this game also has multiplayer too, which I didn't get to do multiplayer, mostly because I don't have anyone to play multiplayer with. And on top of that, I don't actually have a second GameCube controller that works properly. So even if I was able to play it, I'm pretty sure I'll be at one player will probably be at a disadvantage, and that'll probably be me trying to give people like my controller so they can try to get the full controls in and all that. But yeah, I've been wanting to talk about this game for a month now, and with this video basically being done and over with, I think I finally said what I needed to off. I know it is basically me rambling about tank controls, but folks, that's what literally kills the game. I mean, that's kind of the similar things with the original Legend of Zelda. That game kind of had tank controls, but that game was also the first of its kind. I can give it slack. This game was released in 2002 for a system that could do 3D well, with already like so many good games already out. Luigi's Mansion, Star Wars, this Rogue Squadron, I almost forgot what it was called. There's just so many other good games that done 3D a lot better on the system, but yet still they made this game. And this game, I think, might be the worst GameCube game I've ever played, and that is saying a little bit because, oh boy, there was one game that I've played on the GameCube that I cannot go back to, but we're not going to be playing that anytime soon, so you know that I got other good games to play. So, see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope this was a great night, and keep gaming.